Nestled next to the ocean, with its rolling hills and famous Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco is a beautiful American city and is often referred to as the jewel of Northern California. There are many places to visit in San Francisco, from museums to beaches and parks to cafes. One can always hop on a cable car for one of the most fascinating San Francisco tours that will take them around most of the below-mentioned tourist attractions. Today in this video, we are going to talk about the top 10 things to do in San Francisco. But before we start our countdown, please subscribe to our channel NRI Travelogue and also comment your favorite thing to do in San Francisco. Number 10. Golden Gate Bridge. The bridge, which was opened in 1937, was chosen by the American Civil Society of Engineers as one of the 7 wonders of the modern world, because of the fact that it was an incredible engineering feat. The suspension bridge is held by a cable, stretching across 2 towers, providing the structural support. Its unique orange color makes it pleasing to the eye, and the towers can sometimes be seen rising through the clouds on foggy mornings. It is an absolute must for any visitor to walk or pedal across the Golden Gate Bridge. The walkways on either side of the road are accessible to pedestrians and bicyclists. As you go along, you'll be able to absorb some fantastic views of the bay, with the wind blowing through your hair. It is widely believed to be San Francisco's most photogenic spot. Number 9. Chinatown. Located on Grant Avenue and Stockton Street, this Chinatown is actually the oldest and the largest Chinatown outside Asia. Chinatowns are always a fun place to visit. There are several attractions, and of course, you get to witness the authentic Chinese culture outside of China. You can shop here for Chinese souvenirs and handicrafts and try mouth-watering Chinese dishes. The restaurants of San Francisco's Chinatown are actually incredibly famous, having been featured in various national TV and culinary shows over the years. Number 8. Wells Fargo Museum. Wells Fargo is a prominent financial servicing and banking company whose origins date back to the 1800s. The business' long history of being reliable and fair has led it to become one of the largest financial institutions in the world. The San Francisco Museum is located in the heart of the financial district and depicts Wells Fargo's leading role in various parts of Californian history. The free museum allows visitors to interact with its various displays and experience for themselves the lifestyle in different parts of time, like the gold rush. The museum is appealing to both children and adults, with interesting pieces of information as well as exhibits for experiencing old-timey lifestyles. Number 7. Exploratorium. The Exploratorium is an interactive and engaging science museum which offers you some of the most fun and unique experiences you will ever have. The museum is the perfect example of how to make science education fun. It has around 600 exhibits laid out throughout, and a majority of these are participatory, making for a memorable experience. Number 6. Cable Car System. The San Francisco Cable Car System is a historic mode of transport which was established in the 19th century. Today, it serves as a major tourist attraction, and a majority of its users are tourists. The city's cable car system is actually the last system in the world which is still operated manually. Today, there are only 3 routes remaining out of the original 23. It has mainly been preserved as a tourist attraction only and is mostly only used by tourists today. The 3 lines operating today are the Powell Mason, Paul Hyde, and the California Street line. Number 5. Twin Peaks. The Twin Peaks are a famous pair of mountains, named Eureka and No, that offer some fantastic views of San Francisco and San Francisco Bay. The Twin Peaks are prominent enough to be seen from various parts of the city. At a height of 282 meters above sea level, they are the second highest point in the city, beaten by Mount Davidson by a mere meter. Though the top of the mountains hasn't been developed, it still serves as one of the best activities when you visit San Francisco. Number 4. The Legion of Honor, located in the Lincoln Park, is perhaps the most beautiful museum of San Francisco. It's built on an elevated land, holding some of the most beautiful views of the Golden Gate Bridge and San Francisco City. The architecture is wonderfully European, with numerous columns along the courtyard gallery and a fountain in the front. The museum itself houses an impressive collection of European art, most of which is French, spanning over 4,000 years. It includes many notable works of art including Rodin's The Kiss and Thinker, The Grand Canal by Claude Monet and his St. John the Baptist by El Greco, among several others. The majestic symphonic organ of the museum can also be found above the main galleries. Number 3. Walt Disney Family Museum. An interactive museum telling the life story of one of the world's most famous icons, Walt Disney. The Walt Disney Family Museum does more than enough to educate you with the life and legacy of Walt Disney, a man who in any case does not need any introduction. There are 10 permanent galleries in the museum, which take you through all the stages of his life, from childhood and breaking into Hollywood, to realizing his dream of Disneyland and subsequent death. Number 2. Fisherman's Wharf. Fisherman's Wharf is a famous neighborhood in San Francisco and is an extremely busy tourist destination with several attractions. San Francisco's Fisherman Wharf is actually one of the most well-known areas in western US. It is a vibrant neighborhood with tons of famous places with many well-known activities. Two of the three cable car lines connect Fisherman's Wharf. Number 1. Alcatraz Island. Alcatraz Island is a small island 1.25 miles (2.01 kilometers) offshore from San Francisco, California, United States. The island was developed in the mid-19th century with facilities for a lighthouse, a military fortification, and a military prison. In 1934, the island was converted into a federal prison, Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary. The strong currents around the island and cold water temperatures made escape nearly impossible, and the prison became one of the most notorious in American history. The prison closed in 1963, and the island is now a major tourist attraction. Today, the island's facilities are managed by the National Park Service as part of Golden Gate National Recreation Area. Visitors can reach the island in less than 15 minutes by ferry ride from Pier 33, located between the San Francisco Ferry Building and Fisherman's Wharf, San Francisco. Hornblower Cruises, operating under the name Alcatraz Cruises, is the official ferry provider to and from the island. If you're a Hollywood movie buff, there is a very good chance that you have heard of or know about Alcatraz. It has been featured in several films since it ceased to be a prison, the most popular of which are Sean Connery's The Rock and Clint Eastwood's Escape from Alcatraz. Do you have a favorite place in San Francisco? Share it in the comment below. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel NRI Travelogue so as to get us inspired to do more. Thank you.